Okay, midday check-in. Today is a beautiful day. I looked out my window this morning and saw the clear blue sky and got super excited for what was to come. Today I began a new job and I felt like a kid again, excited and nervous. It reminded me of getting ready for my first day of school in Seattle when I was 10. We moved there for my mom's new job and she felt it was best we go together instead of her commuting because she thought Dad wouldn't be able to manage us alone. She'd done a trial week there a month before the move and somehow didn't think Dad letting us stay up late eating pizza for dinner and playing War on the Stairs was sustainable. I only fell down the stairs once. I was a ball of nervous excitement that first day like I am now, though I had a different kind of social anxiety and questions than the ones I have now. Then it was, will the new kids like me? How long will it take for me to fit in? Now the social anxiety is about what happens to us after we've spent so much time social distancing. Will we still move on around each other cautiously as if the other person might break if we bump into them? Will everyone go back to normal easily, or will someone still be overly cautious and make things awkward? I remember saying in the middle of the lockdown, I can't wait to hug someone again. I may hug the first stranger I see. But now that the all clear has been given, I'm not even sure how my body will react when I finally do see my friends out and about again. When I was pulling different outfits from my closet last night that hadn't been worn in like weeks, I wondered what would be perfect for my first day. I tried on a bunch of things hoping I didn't gain the COVID-19 pounds in quarantine. Turns out I managed to keep myself together for the most part. I finally landed on a complete fit and laid everything out. Even doing this, a ritual I took pride in since I was a kid, felt different last night. Before Rona, laying my clothes out the night before made me feel like an adult superhero, like I was doing adulting right, not having to scramble in the morning. During Rona, it felt like a last rites ritual, like preparing for a battle mission. I would lay out my clothing in protective gear, a mini hand sanitizer, latex gloves, a face mask, and goggles. When it was time, I'd put on each piece carefully and nod to my reflection in the mirror like, you got this. I might have looked over-prepared, but it was better to be safe than sorry. Looking down at my dressing station, yes, I have a specific place I put my clothes for the day. I was keenly aware last night of those missing protective items, and it was like I could feel the empty spaces in my body. I decided I will fill them with makeup, jewelry, make sure my curls popped today. I slipped into my flats this morning and threw my heels in my bag for later, and I gave myself the once over 360 check in my standing mirror, and face to face with myself, I thought, you made it, kid. You came out on the other side and you look good. I realized something else. I was looking at myself for the first time in a long time, able to see my face, my hands, and my neck while fully dressed. My hair wasn't covered to prevent the possible contamination of my curls, and I look bright and feel happy. I looked and felt free, unburdened. It's hard to believe a few weeks ago, we were all holed up in our houses, told not to leave unless we had to, going through the endless cycle of boredom and fear and delirium, filling our time with mindless apps and internet scrolling. Sometimes I find that the funniest and happiest things made me cry. Now I reveled in the idea that I could walk into the world with my head high, a smile on my face, and everyone can see me smiling. Today was the perfect day for a new beginning. I walked out of my apartment like the Munchkins in Evelyn's sweatshop once she got the royal flush. I stepped down the street singing to myself, can't you feel a brand new day? And I sure could. Old Rona has been banished and Dorothy can't wait to leave home.
Hey folks, that song was dedicated to my good friend Phoenix, my soulmate. I don't know where to start. Phoenix was one in a million. She was smart, loving, determined, and talented as hell. She pushed me and like really pushed me to be better. And I wanted to be better for her. And this year alone, with the coronavirus spreading, she wrote 7 plays, directed 5 online mini plays, and even facilitated improv workshops for all ages. She even helped me get my YouTube channel up and running. We co-wrote songs together. And her social media skills helped me reach so many people. So many people. I didn't thank her enough. I couldn't thank her enough. We did plan to open a business together. Start a legacy. You know, build a foundation for us and our future family. Generational wealth. So maybe I should give you guys a little background on us. Let's see. We met about a year ago today. Out of the 12 months we dated, we lived together for 10. Well, I went to go visit her right before the shutdown because of the COVID-19. And flights got canceled and I was forced to stay with her. Now, not like I was upset. I mean, I enjoyed it. She did too. I made her feel safe, she said. So we would sit up and watch Netflix for hours. All of the shows. Ozark and No Way were our favorite. She loved to laugh, to clean, to eat. And I said eat, not cook. I was up there chefing everything up for her. My queen. If I wasn't around, honestly, I don't think she would have made it out alive. Anyway, yeah, she wasn't a fan of cooking, but she did love mine. She loved my curry chicken. I used to make this salmon. That make me give me the sexy eyes. I love the way she looked at me. Like I was the only man in the room. Come to think of it, I was the only man in the room. Can't believe we didn't go at it every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I did have some difficulty remembering to put the seat down. And she did snore a little loud sometimes. But overall, we had a great quarantine. When money began to get low, we got creative. So that's when she started directing and hosting these workshops for a small fee. And for food, we grew our own vegetables and even went vegan for a while. Now, veganism is not for the faint of heart. You got to have a special type of strength to keep that up. And she held me accountable all the time. She was my rock. We did every night with meditation and prayer. She was perfect, man. One of my favorite memories is the time, or should I say times, she would imitate Trump. So we were watching this press conference and a reporter asked Trump why he keeps referring to the coronavirus as the Chinese virus. So she would get this wig, scrunch up her face all tight and say, because that's what it is. It comes from China. That's not racist. Not at all. It comes from China, and that's why. She's a lot better than me, but we would crack up for days. I miss her. Last things we did together was go down to the hospital and get the corona vaccination. Now, it was supposed to be like a shot, kind of like how they do with the flu, but this kind of feels like, it feels like something's in my skin. Drove Phoenix crazy. She couldn't stand it. She began to think it was a tracker or something. The night before she passed, she had a migraine and nightmares, and she told me to bring her down to the doctors. Now, her iron had dropped drastically low. And once she went in, I never saw her again. Something about the body being contaminated. Now, I know our government is messed up, but I just can't picture. Ah! Ah, my head! Ah!
Greetings, my loves. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Ugh. Today is the day the Lord hath made, and we will rejoice. I said we will rejoice and be glad in it. He's got the whole world in his hands. Woo! Yes. It's late in the evening, but I am filled. Oh, oh. Filled with the Spirit. Immersed within it, bathed in it. I hope you know that. I hope you can feel it. Feel the presence, the warmth in these difficult times. Today is April 2nd, and the world hasn't ended yet. Why? Because the world will end when the King wants it to end. My husband, Bishop Perkins, sends his unconditional love to all of you. Mutually, we decided to send a message to our congregants far and wide in the community. And how much further and wider can you get than with Instagram Live? Am I right? Amen. We wanted to spread the news, the good news, that this virus is powerless. The only power this virus has is over those who have no sense of direction, who have no sense of leadership, guiding them to their higher selves and to a higher truth. Our door is anointed with oil. I'll say it again. Our door is anointed with oil. The front door to our home, where I am now, and the door to our spiritual home. Our church door is anointed. Therefore, we feel that it is our obligation, to keep alive the sense of hope within us all. And that is why I need to be not careful. I need to be more specific with my word choice. This may not be popular. This might not be politically correct. But nothing out of my mouth is politically correct. I care not. I only care for what is meant to be cared about. We will have church on Sunday. Every Sunday. Lockdown or not, fine or not, we will be praising the Lord in his house. In his house. The only thing we can do right now is praise the Lord. So why would we stop doing that? Why would we not follow his commandment to gather in his name? I'm very, very, very mad. And God is mad too. God is mad at all y'all. God is not pleased with the state of the world. I've talked to my husband in depth about the state, all the evils in the world right now. And I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm emotional right now. I am emotional right now because I'm just thinking about all the evil, out there. And I'm a mother, and I'm a good mother, and even a good mother has trouble shielding her children from all the bad. You know what I mean? I mean, look at our president. And all the same-sex stuff, it's just incredibly difficult. But let's dive into that. Can we dive into that? No. The more we accept sin, the more we welcome sin into our spaces, the more things like this are going to happen. And I don't care if y'all aren't happy with what I just said. God is not, the Lord is not pleased. Let's see what the comments say. Oh, okay. You know what? If you don't like it, stay home then. Stay home. Yes, I said it. If you don't like what I just said, you help yourself right out of my church. People like to pass around the word homophobic all the time, but I'm not scared of those people. I'm not scared of those people because I know what sin is. I am not conservative in my politics, but I defend what is morally right. And that is why we have this virus. It's one of the reasons, along with murder, along with leaving out the Lord. I don't know what people do without the Lord. I don't. That is why we must pray. We must gather. We must continue to hug. We must continue to hold hands. We must continue to stand up in the face of evil because you know what? Social distancing. Ha! Honey, no, get away. Get away. Honey, I am not drunk. No. Hello, church family. I'd like to take a moment to apologize sincerely for my behavior last night. My lack of decorum was on full display. The video has been deleted. I really don't know where to begin explaining my behavior. All I can say is, just like all of you, I'm trying to make sense of all this. And there's no sense to be made. Anyway, we will be having church on Sunday. I hope to see you there.
Hello? Good morning. Yes, I saw it on NBC Nightly News. I can't believe it. They found a vaccine. OMG, that's so great. It's like a dream. I mean, we have been cooped up in our homes for 6 months and we are finally free. Yes! I can't wait to go and sit at a restaurant. Starbucks. How I miss the simple pleasantries that were taken away from us. Absolutely, let's go out. Happy hour all day, every day. I mean, they should just sign happy hour into law, right? I think we should tell Rosa DeLauro. Yes, we can take the metro to New York again. We are alive. What do you mean? Of course it's really over. President Trump said so. I mean, he can't be wrong about this, you know? I'm going to hug every person I see. Girl, I swear, I am going to Eduardo's apartment and put him back on lockdown. Do you know how long it has been? I broke my Hitachi magic wand months ago, so you know it's about to go down. What do you mean? Don't you know that it was in demand just like toilet paper? Amazon couldn't keep it on the shelf. Well, of course you wouldn't know, because you and Marcus were bunkered down together the entire time. I know your nasty ass is pregnant. Probably with twins. What you gonna name them? Covidisha and Quarantina? Well, I intend on catching up with you. I mean, this is like sensory overload. I want traffic jams and crowded buses and bars with standing room only. I want to go to the club where D-Ray is DJing and dance on the floor in the middle of the dance floor all night. Even an orgy sounds exciting. I'm kidding. But it does make you go, Look, girl, I have to get myself ready for work and make real money. My boss thinks I'm going to be late, but today is a new day for me and the world. You know what? I am so glad to be getting out of this apartment. I'm gonna walk to work. I want to see every crack on the sidewalk. I want to sit on the park bench at the bus stop with everybody else. I want to be every crowded place that I can find. Yes. Okay. Definitely. I will see you at the bar later. I can't wait to see you and hug you and kiss me. Let's not get too carried away. Okay. I'll see you later.
Miss Slay? Hi, it's Megan Richards, Demetrius's mom. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I hear that. That's the most we can do, right? I know that's right. The snack time, too. Everything is on a schedule right now. I've actually started making sure I could even say the day of the week just so I remember it when I wake up. I know. April 3rd, 2020. Try it tomorrow sometime. Hey! Oh, Miss Slay? Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was just saying that, you know, with me waking up like this, all of my days have just been blurred together. I don't know what day is what. I know. Times have gotten really hard, but I know it. Yeah. Well, I'm doing okay, you know. I can't really complain. Circumstances could be a lot worse than this. And my husband, he got laid off. So yeah, I mean, we're dealing with it like everybody else is dealing with it. Things are just tough right now. We're just making way, making do. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Trust me, I know. With the 3 little ones over here, it's been a mess. I'm just sitting home working from home now. I'm a customer service rep for Xfinity, so, you know, people are always in need of the internet, especially at this time. They call me an essential worker, you know. Mhm. Mhm.
Mom! Mom! Mom!
I'm on my lunch break. I'm on the phone. Catch me at 1:15. Okay, hello? Girl, I am not playing around. I am off the clock right now. Feel me? Well, listen, I was calling to talk about Demetrius. He's doing good. Getting on my last nerve. Well, is there any work you have for him to do? Because he needs to... oh. You did? Well, I just assumed that you sent him home with something. I didn't see anything in his book bag. Oh. Well, you know, he did tell me that he... yeah, no, he told me that you forgot to give it to him. Nope. You know he'd be lying. I don't know. Do you have a digital copy or something that you can send me? Ooh. Yeah, I do. I have a printer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'll get him working on that ASAP. Demetrius, I got some work for you! And this will be a way to finally get him off that game, too. Miss Slay, come on now, you know how he can be. That boy gets everything he wants. That's why he don't even know how to act now. Mm-hmm. Huh. And I'm talking to Miss Slay, by the way. She's going to send me that homework. Seeing how you threw it away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I don't hear nothing. Nope. You can talk to her on your own time. Go about your business now. Just though you got some homework to do. Hello? Yeah, Miss Slay. He says hi. No, he misses you. She says hi and that she misses you too. Shoot. Girl, I miss you. They do not give teachers enough credit. I'm telling you, I don't know how you guys do it, honestly. I'm going stir crazy over here just trying to get this boy still just to do something constructive. It's crazy. And you know how much he loves basketball. When they shut down the NBA, oh my goodness, that boy cried. He cried like his best friend died. It was the end of the world. Since then, he's been running from one room to another room. Like, he just turning the lights off, turning them on, turning them off, turning them on, running up my electricity bill. Like, it's nothing. Like, I had to pop him just for turning up the heat. Yes, he turned it all the way to 85 degrees yesterday. He must have lost his mind. I don't run my heat like that during the day, and let alone, I don't even care if we're home now, but put an extra layer of clothes on if you know what I mean. That's what the blankets are for. We just don't got it like that to be running up the bills. It's just getting out of control. Do you even have any idea when they're going to be back in school? What? Really? Okay, well, you're going to be doing Zoom classes, right? Some kind of online school for him. I mean, that's got to be better than nothing. This is just so bizarre. Ugh. Everybody ain't classy and bougie and ratchet. I mean, come on now. Parents just all around are just feeling it right now. I love my babies just as much as the next mom loves hers, but Jesus. Back up. Figure it out. Have a bowl of cereal. Something. Like, they irk my nerves. And I'm just so over cooking. Cooking. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all day, every day. There's not enough. I didn't even cook like this before. I didn't even know people eat like this. And leftovers aren't even leftovers anymore. It's like they're non-existent. I mean, at least your children are older and out of the house by now. Yeah, that's nice. I wish I had that luxury. Oh, will you guys stop? Don't wrap your sister in toilet paper. You know how much that costs. Oh my God, Miss Slay, I gotta go. My lunch break is over. It's the end of the day. Ooh, this boy. I am so done with these kids. Yeah, so I gotta go. It was so good talking to you, and I really appreciate everything. Yeah, thank you. Stay safe out there, and stay healthy, and stay sanitized, all that good stuff. All right, yep, we all gotta help each other out. All right, bye now. Demetrius! Get over here.
Mom, I broke up with Damien. Wait, listen. No, Are you done? Anyway, Mama, it was supposed to be a surprise, but my friend Simone told me that he was going to propose. I mean, no, I didn't tell you. It was supposed to be. I had to act like I had no idea. Anyway, he reserved a room in Venice, Italy, Ma. But But then Damien's all like, babe, maybe we should cancel. Then he was like, if you don't let me cancel right now, something's wrong with you. Like, it's literally super bad in China or something. But Mom, what does that have to do with us? This is my dream. This is my dream, Ma. Remember when I was little and I told the whole class that I wanted to be a princess? Yeah, and that little white boy then was like, but you're dark like a spider, and a spider can't be a princess because spiders are ugly. I know, Mom. I know. Mom, no. Mom, I don't even love Damien. And I never thought I'd say that out loud, but I never cared who he was, and I don't care what the circumstances are. I just want to feel that feeling, Mom, because I love myself, because I had to fight to love myself. And then he canceled the trip, Mom. And I looked at him and I said, I knew you were going to propose. And he said, I could still propose to you here, baby. And I said, don't call me that. You canceled the trip. You canceled my moment. So you are canceled. Get out. And I'll take my own money now, and I will go to Italy, and I will propose to my damn self, Mom. I don't know. I don't know. But this isn't going to get any worse, right? Right?
Hey, friend. What's up with me? Let me absorb that question. I got up this morning and made breakfast. Breakfast for two. I make my biscuits from scratch. I've always been so proud of that. Always. So proud. People think it's easy to do, but it's not. You can't fake it. You need love. And then I put some brown sugar bacon on the stovetop, and I cut up some grapefruit, and I squeeze oranges for the juice. I set the table. The napkins were ironed out and folded. One could see their face in the plates. I sat at the table waiting for him, and he didn't come. I started to get angry, so I banged my fist against the wall next to me. With one swipe of my arm, I removed all contents from the table without eating nothing. I looked up at the clock, and it was 7 p.m. I sat in silence from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. So I decided to take a walk. I said I've been inside too long. I need to take a long walk. I need to feel the air against my face, no matter how cold. And the streets were empty, still. The streets were still empty. It's over, but everybody's still afraid. I'm afraid. Those were the streets we roamed around. The same streets we danced around to listen to Doja's Cats blaring from other people's cars. Those streets were our paradise. And now, they're just, I don't know, hollow. Like the chocolate Easter bunnies we shared. He worked all the while. You remember? Always putting himself last. Still wanting to help people. I know he was passionate about his job at the hospital. I know he wanted to help the situation any way he could. And now, he's gone. I'm on my own. I wish the virus had taken me instead. I loved him. I loved him so much. My routine's the same every day. Life has changed. Anyway, how are you?
Hey, babe. Yeah, I'm drunk. No, I came home and I just started drinking because this COVID thing is just stressing me out. You know, in a couple of weeks, the governor talking about some We might have to be working from home and only essential employees will be able to get on the road and do stuff. No, I'm just calling to making sure you're still coming over tonight, and hopefully you'll still be coming over during this whole whatever's about to happen. You are essential. You essential to me. Oh, all right, yeah, all right. I'm gonna calm down. No, because I'm drunk. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave the door open. I'll see you when you get here. I'm just gonna relax, listen to some music, and I'll see you when you get here. All right. I love you too. I'm putting the wine down. Love you. Bye. Ooh. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hey, so what do you want to do?
Nothing. This is fine.
No, really. Tonight, I want it to be all about you and your needs, your desires. So, why don't you get comfortable?
Really?
Really. Let me do you, if you will. It's your turn now.
Mm.
I think you more than deserve that, don't you think? As a matter of fact, I think you're overdue. Hey, I apologize for not getting here sooner, but as they say, better late than. Well, you know the rest.
Yeah, I know. Better late than never.
Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's only because I'm crazy for you, and what I'm about to do is just for you. I hope you believe me.
I do.
Yes, I want to pamper you and seduce your mind. Does that sound good to you?
Yes, Lord, you really do.
We can just stay in and I can whisper spicy thoughts into your ear and make your desire.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Now you got the picture.
Let me make that happen because I want it to be all about you and your needs tonight. So why don't you lay back? We don't really have to talk about love. We can just make it happen. You know I've got all night. I want to massage you with my voice and get you to relax as I slowly put my needle into your groove and make that music that makes you go there all night long.
Oh, I've been thinking about this all day. You know how to make me feel good.
That's why I'm your man.
Michelle.
Your midnight marauder.
Michelle.
And I'm glad we're here together. The only place to be. WLUV. We love radio. And we love to make you feel good.
And you know how to make me feel good. Good night.
Michelle, who the hell you talking to?
Oh, child, I gotta stop drinking.
I always pick up Karan from basketball practice after school. When he gets in, I ask him about his day. Usually he says, fine. He knows I don't play that fine stuff. So he'll sit for a second and then say something random like, school was good. We had burgers for lunch today. Some days he's excited about a test he aced or a girl he likes. And he'll tell me about that. Though, when he talks about the girl, it's never, Mom, there's this girl I like, her name's Kelsey. We're close, but not that close. He's too cool to blurt it out like that. Instead, he'll tell a story like this one the other day. Ma, Kelsey laughed out loud about something in the middle of science class today. And Mr. Davis asked what was so funny about the respiratory system. She said she was sorry. She was just testing out her lungs. That made everybody laugh. And she said, see, Mr. Davis? Now we're all doing it. You should test out your lungs too. I asked him what Mr. Davis did and if he laughed too. And he said, I don't know. But Kelsey passed a note to Ava after that. See, what you should pay attention to isn't the disruption of the class, but that out of all the stuff that happened that day, out of all the silly stuff Karan and his buddies found funny that day, he mentioned that moment. And more to the point, he didn't even remember what Mr. Davis did in response, not because he was laughing, but because he was still focused on Kelsey. This isn't the first time he mentioned her either. And I think it's cute. My baby's got a crush. I mean, I enjoy these check-ins when I pick him up from school. He's growing up so fast. Gonna be 14 soon. He's been feeling himself lately as big man on campus. You know how them 8th graders get. Forgetting they're gonna be small fries next year. I'm glad he isn't scoffing at the idea of me dropping him off and picking him up from school yet. Not out loud anyway. If he is feeling some type of way, he keeps it to himself. Karan's a good kid. He appreciates life and having family around. He knows it doesn't have to be this way. His dad is deployed. And though he gets it now, it wasn't always easy for him when Michael would go away for long stretches of time. With one parent gone so often, I want him to always know that I'm here for him. He knows his dad loves him too. And he's away because he's serving our country. We have scheduled FaceTimes with Michael when we can and send letters and care packages. But today, when Karan got in the car, he seemed a little down. I let him get settled before asking him about his day, seeing if he would offer his feelings without my asking. He didn't. What's wrong? I asked him. Without looking at me, he said, why are people so stupid? He wasn't laughing when he said it. And when I looked over, he looked genuinely upset. I pulled the car into a nearby grocery store lot and shut the car off. Talk to me. You know my friend Ian? I nodded. He's Chinese. I nodded again. I already knew this. He said, I almost got into a fight today because somebody was running their mouth and making fun of Ian. This shocked me because Karan was never a fighter. We taught him there were better ways than physical altercations, and 9 times out of 10, they could be avoided. I asked him what happened, and he said some kid was yelling at Ian for no reason about a virus that had infected a lot of people in China. And this kid heard his dad say, it was gonna be here soon, or was here, and that this kid's dad's stocks would plummet, and that it was all Ian's fault. This kid stole a bottle of disinfectant from one of the janitor's carts and started spraying Ian with it. Now, I was totally confused, and I asked Karan to explain it all again, and after he said it again, I still didn't really understand, and neither did he. He said the kid was telling everyone Ian was infected and would infect others, and his family might be poor because of him. His family is rich. I tried to get him to calm down and asked him what happened after that. And how did a fight come into all this? He said that by the time he got there, Ian's shirt was soaked and he smelled like Clorox and he was crying. And people were gathered around, some taking videos. My son yelled for people to stop filming and then tried to grab the bottle from that kid, Roger. But then the kid started spraying my son, saying my son would get infected too. So my son pushed him. That kid, Roger, was still spraying my son. So Karan did this trick that he learned from a movie we watched last week. He said he twisted Roger's wrist. So the kid ended up spraying himself in the face. And then the kid started spitting and cussing, so my son grabbed the bottle and pushed him down and walked Ian to the nurse. I asked him, where were the teachers in all of this? And he said, I don't know. But Kelsey held the door to the nurse's office open for us. I heard something about a virus wreaking havoc over there in Wuhan, China. But it seems this one kid knew more than any of us, at least where his parents' money was concerned. I told Karan I was proud of him for standing up for his friend. I can't believe the school didn't call us. They better have a message on my answering machine when we get home. And I hope that kid Roger gets more than a slap on the wrist. His actions were dangerous and racist. He could have started my baby's asthma up. Lord, if he made my baby have an asthma attack over some foolishness, I'd have been up there to fight him myself. Some people don't need kids if they aren't gonna teach them better. I checked on Ian. Called his mom and she said that Ian is okay. Shaken up, but he'll be all right. He's gonna take tomorrow off. And they filed a complaint with the school against that Roger kid. She thanked Karan through me. And thanked me for raising such a sweet boy who didn't hesitate to step in. I'm proud of that boy. I really am.